are you saying that anyone can do it? And if anyone can do it, does it make it a valuable skill, or is something that's quite a commodity?
Good question. Yes, anyone can be a high ticket closer. The reason I say that is the way that I teach sales, the inverse closing method, is not based on personality or characteristics or traits. What it's based on is a process that I outline in the book can be learned by anyone. Now, mastering it, that's a different thing altogether, right? That requires a lot of dedication, a lot of practice, um, a lot of trial and error, making loads of mistakes in order to get to a level where you can master that process of closing. So it is not the kind of uh, conventional understanding, Jason, as you know, is that sales is about, the gift of the gab, someone who can really talk, all day, all night, and convince people. This is completely the opposite of the way that I understand what sales is about. Sales is not personality, it's process. And that process can be taught to anyone as long as they have that dedication and that time.
Awesome. And so one of the things I would assume is when you're trying to get into this type of industry, you're probably paying attention to the types of market that are the most exciting to get into.
hmm
Are you recommending people to, if you're getting into this path, are there certain industries or markets that you would see are very much growing for this type of
hmm
salesperson? And is it something that we should align ourselves as if we're going down this career path?
Yeah, absolutely. The e-learning space, which dominates the kind of high ticket industry, is a multi billion industry, which is still growing and it's expected to grow even more. It's that space that I want people to look at and move into if you come from a sales background or any other background for that matter. If you're looking for a job, a career where you can work anywhere in the world, you can earn six figures and have powerful conversations that you're actually helping people, high ticket is the way to go. I mean, me personally, Jason, I've done all the other sales jobs out there. I've worked in the corporate world, I've worked in the office, done the 9 to 5, I've done door knocking, I've done all of these. I've done tele sales, I've done all of these different sales roles. But high ticket, I'm telling you, completely changed my life. The fact that I can this, you see here, this is my office, right? And guess what? I can take this anywhere in the world. I mean, I travel around the world and I visit beautiful places, and I can still work and I can spend time with my family. And I have a 3-year-old that I spend immense amount of time with. Like I do a sales call, and then after I finished it, I've closed it. I just go and play with him for 5, 10 minutes. You know, that would never have happened if I had a traditional sales role, right? Oh God, don't remind me of the jobs that I've had, traveling there on the tube and an hour in these cramped conditions and then coming back and too exhausted. Like, that doesn't happen anymore. Like it is high ticket is a fantastic opportunity for anyone who wants to make a career in sales but wants to get away from the old baggage.
I like that. And I'd want to flip the lens from another perspective, being that let's say I'm in I'm actually running an organization. Maybe I am in the spaces of the markets you specialize, like e-learning, and maybe I
hmm
haven't ever integrated a high ticket sales kind of piece in my business. Probably because I've always associated it with a way of, terrorizing my fans into buying things in a scary way. What's your message for most organizations in that space who haven't integrated it and might want to
hmm
consider it using the methods you speak about?
Yeah, so there is hope. Um, we there is an approach, a tried and tested approach, where it actually feels good for the prospect and it feels good for the salesperson. It is a way that prospects, after giving their credit card details will thank the salesperson because they've actually helped them. And there is a way, and we've tried and tested this on through my agency. We've done 150,000 discovery calls over the year. We've tried and tested this approach, and it's not something that we're going out on a whim. It's something that's actually tested. We've tried it with different industries, different niches or niches, right? Depends on who the listeners are. We've tried it across different verticals, and it works, and it feels good for the prospect and the salesperson.
Thank you so much for listening to the Selling with Love podcast. We have some previous episodes you can tune into right here. And if you prefer the short form content where you get to the point in under 10 minutes, we do have a ton of clips from our best episodes that are being shared on this channel as well. So pick which one supports you the most. And of course, thank you for liking, subscribing, and of course, selling with love.